Hello and welcome to CHL. I'm Rachel and that is my pal Kelsey.
Kelso.
Kelso, Kelsey, whatever you want
Kelly.
to call her. Just call her
Rachie.
something with a K. Anyway, today we are coming to you live from our school's arena to give you a little vid because we haven't filmed one in quite some time and I'm sure you're all very upset about that because I know we are.
Yes. Our channel has been lacking, but we're back and better than ever.
Yeah, we just couldn't let you guys down. We needed to make another one for y'all.
So, we're sticking with the theme of what started this channel, school projects. And we had to do a midterm project. This is really funny. The assignment was you had communication and you had to connect, you had to make 10 parallels between communication and something else. So we chose something we know best, which is hockey. And since there's a lockout, we decided to go with the next best thing, the CHL.
Yep. No surprise there. Of course, we chose hockey, but that's how it goes. So we're just gonna give you a little information about the project we did. See if you like it.
Yes. See if you agree. See if you disagree. We're open to opinions. And of course, it was better, the project itself, because we had a bunch of pictures.
Yep.
And we could add
Lots
a
of
bit
snaps
more
for everyone.
humor in, but it's good like this. So I will start off
Yes. Knock
with
yourself
our
out, girl.
first connection. We said communication is diverse as well as the CHL. The connection we made is because within the CHL we have the WHL, our personal favorite. We will also have the OHL and the QMJHL.
Yes.
It's like the
Best
biggest jumble of
The
consonants.
biggest jumbo.
And we don't really have much to say about that other than communication is diverse and
Yep.
the CHL is diverse. And we had some fun snaps for that.
Oh yeah, real good ones. And then the next one we chose was tense. Communication is tense as well as hockey and CHL. So basically, like you're in the playoffs and things are really tense and you have to work extra hard to win and stuff. And we just felt like that related to communication because you could have some real intense phone calls or something, you know?
Yes, or when you're doing a group project like we know all too well and people don't communicate,
Yeah,
you
there-
have some problems.
Couple problems there. So that was a real good one for us.
We also said communication is do or die. Once again, you come back to that group project where if you don't communicate with your group, how are you going to get your project in on time and done properly? And a lot of hockey situations are do or die. Like, we know too well, being Oil Kings fans, you come down to Game 7.
Yes.
If you don't win that game, you're SOL.
Just heartbroken for life. You won't be able to move on after that heartbreaking loss.
No.
And then the next one we had was emotional. Just like, you know, you could get an injury in a game, that would be super emotional. You could lose in Game 7, as we were saying.
We've
Or
got
just
a few
get
good
kicked out of the playoffs.
examples of injuries lately.
Travis Awanek,
With the
little knee injury there in the Subway series.
Yep.
He just can't catch a break, that kid. Just shoulder problems, now knee problem. Like,
Yes.
tough luck, man.
Hopefully, he will get better soon, and
Yes.
he'll be back in action.
We need him.
Now we're on. Speaking of Travis Iwanek and fights,
Just don't mind that. That was really gross and kind of awkward.
story of my life. Violent communication can lead to violence. Communication can be violent depending on who you're talking to, and so can hockey. We know all too well with the WHL, like what first game of the WHL versus Russia in the
Ooh,
Subway series. They called that
brutal.
the Travis Iwanek show because he just kind of
He
did
was
his
just a
little
tank.
Trav
He was
thing.
just going all over the place, being a monster on ice. I don't know what to say about that guy. He's wacky. And then the next one we have is awkward. You know, like when you get drafted to a team with your buddy or something, and then you guys get traded away, and like the first time you play each other, it's kind of like, oh hey boy, we're on an opposite
Actually,
team.
we did a video about this. The Giants versus Edmonton when they played each other for the first time, Vancouver against Edmonton.
Yeah.
That was Tristan Siebens' first time playing against his old team. And
Things got weird.
Him and Geertz, got into it a little bit. There was
Also, they had a little bit of a I'm going to put my hockey stick to your throat and pretend to cut you. That was special.
Now, guess who plays for Vancouver with Tristan? None other than Mason Geertsen. So that's kind of awkward.
A little bit awkward there, but I mean...
And yeah, like when
happens.
you first meet somebody, you really don't know what to say, and it's really awkward. Kind of like in our video when we run out of things to say and there's just that awkward silence. Yep, that's communication for you.
Yes, and communication in hockey is also very inconsistent.
Yes.
Your hockey team could be riding a hot streak for a while, like say 7 games in a row win streak, and then the next week they could lose like 10 in a row.
It's
the Oil Kings. How it goes. And even communication could be inconsistent, that you either don't talk to the person enough, or,
you talk to them nonstop, and then out of the blue, they just stop talking to you.
And that breaks people's hearts. Don't do that kind of thing. Keep in touch with your loved ones, please. Well, how would you feel if you didn't talk to your mom every day? Or one day you just stopped talking to her? She'd be crushed.
It would break her heart.
Exactly. Anyway, next little topic here, girl.
Hockey is a way of life. Communication also is a way of life. Without communication, we would all be very boring people. And yeah, that's really strange. I don't even know what's going on right now.
Yeah, like
let's just go to the next topic.
We'd be really boring people. Like if we didn't talk to each other, our lives would be so boring.
Well, we'd still be really funny, but just by ourselves.
Just like, I'm alone or laughing in the corner at my own jokes.
Story of my life.
You mother!
Sweet mother of pearl.
Anyway, the next little thing here about communication in the CHL is disappointing. There are a lot of disappointing times. Say you're texting some hot babe that you like, and you tell him that you love him so much, and then he's like, "What, girl? What are you talking about?" That is an example of disappointing communication.
Or you send the text to the wrong person.
Ooh, things get awkward and disappointing, and you're just like, "Oh, I'm an idiot."
This is interesting.
But then, when you go back to hockey, disappointing. You lose in the playoffs, lose in the dub finals.
You lose in the Mem Cup.
Mem Cup. Like, the Oil Kings are riding high, just won.
They win their first game, and then they lose everyone after that. Whoop.
It's real disappointing. That's all I can say about that. And, yeah, I don't know. Let's wrap it up with the last little tidbit there.
Communication and hockey are fun.
They're fun. Are fun.
That's really all there is to say about that.
Like,
they're fun.
It could be fun when you're talking to your BFF, like, "Hey, girl, remember that funny thing that happened at school?
Remember that funny thing that happened last night?"
Yep. And then just hockey in general. It's fun to take the family out, too, and
fun to take the friends out, too. Fun to
just be there, or even watching it on TV at your house. It's just fun.
Be there, play it, watch it, live it, be it.
Nicely said. Love that.
Thank you. I should be a philosopher when I grow up.
Okay, we are not going to comment on that, and I think we should wrap up this video. So I hope you all liked our communication video project for our class in school. And I hope you all tune in next week or in a few days or something to watch our new vid. So have yourselves a great weekend, and we will just see you later. Kelso, any final words? She is really embarrassed because she said something really stupid, so I'm just going to say bye-bye. Peace out. Drink your juice drink.